See if anybody's up. Oh, here goes my kitten. My co-star, I call him. He loves my hair. This cat. Get. What's up, everybody? I'm pre-shuffling my ancestors, angels and ancestors deck. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Whenever you find this video, right? If you're able to join live, thank you. Thought I'd do a late night reading. I'm awoke. Good. Spiritually too. It's nice to have you in chat. Josh, welcome. You're welcome. So, hey Shayla, how are you? So I'm kind of up late night and I'm having a beer. Poured it in my mason jar. So anyways, if you want to have a sip with me, go ahead. And I have my kitten. This is me new. Walking across the screen. He is something else. So, but anyways. I don't actually thank you. I appreciate a nice ale or beer or what have you every now and then. I'm sitting at home with my cat about to do a reading. Just, I don't know, because I felt like it. My table's shaking because my cat is literally right here. He's about 3 months old. And he gets quite, see his tail, he gets quite feisty. He demands attention. You're not being very Libra. He's funny. So this is Minu. Minou. But I'm going, like I said, Empress, Earth Mother. Feel love and comforted. Mother Earth. That's a good sign to start out with. Hi, baby. You over here gonna bless the cards? It's my alter ego. He's wild. He's off the chain. No, you're not gonna sit on the laptop. I love you, buddy. But come over here, please. You're blocking the camera's view. He's something else. Cheers, then. Thank you. I appreciate that. I switched jobs, and so I used to post in mornings, but I've had to switch to afternoons, evenings. So, yeah. Peacekeeper came out. Buffalo Spirit. let go a need to be right. Have you ever been so sure of something then been let down and be like, damn? Hi, Mary Jane. I was just saying 420 happy. It is what it is. I'm personally having a beer, but others be happy. Enjoy life. Letting go of a need to be right about something. If something has not came to fruition, just know that what is meant to be for you will always be for you. That's what my guides say. My guide said to go to the book and read a little bit of these. But look at this. There's a peace pipe in here. Coming to terms, making peace. This book is set up so awkward, so give me a second because it takes a little bit of... Oops, almost turned right to it. Look, one page away. My cat. Are you serious? Y'all, my kitten just literally turned the lights off. I hope my camera does not disconnect, but look at his little ass on his cat tower. He turned the light off. Look at him. His little wise ass. If that's not funny. I guess he thought we needed some more ambiance. Look, so I guess. Me knew. This little cat. I told y'all he's something else. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right, rather than trying to prove your point. Save your energy for what is important. You may be feeling on edge due to stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestors' wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's mere important at this time to avoid arguments and heated discussions when you know that you'll be fighting a losing battle. There's much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have infected on you. Choose peace. You know that is what's calling you. Hi, Stacy. Welcome, everybody. Being a peacekeeper and the need to be right. That's hard sometimes when you want to let somebody have it, but you know what? It really is. It's too much energy to get pissed off and mad at somebody. I guess now that I've become an older, like, human, I guess you can say, and not old, just older, a little bit more wise. Some things just aren't even worth it. That's where my peace is at. I'm like, but then again, I'm a Taurus, so if ever I choose to throw down, like, I'm just gonna let you know, like, you done pushed me too far, and like, I have a long fucking fuse, but once I blow, it run. But I don't like getting like that. That's why I choose to practice a life of peace. You know what? I'll just walk away and just be like, well, forget it. It's not even worth it. Like, at this point. You do have to set boundaries, exactly. You really do have to set boundaries. And I guess I have learned to set my boundaries too. You're so right. They do push you, really. But you know what? I just ignore them. I just like, really seriously, I just hit the fuck you button on it. I really call it the fuck you button. Like, if somebody calls and I've already made my point, I'm not going to sit there and keep on arguing. And like, I'm not going to do it. I hit the fuck you button. Fuck you. I'm not talking. I've been known to just turn my phone off and disconnect. But that's me. I don't know. I've blocked people, right, on social media because I'm just not going to deal with it. You know, and if you spy on somebody, side note, that's still feeding it energy. How can you cut ties with somebody and cut like cords with somebody but still be peeping on their shit? I'm just going to call it like it is. I mean, you know, like, I'm serious. Like, just if you're like done, then just be at peace about it and fucking wrap it up, put it in a bow and mail it on out. See you later, right? Like my cat just turn the light out on it. Everything happens for a reason in a reading. I'm glad y'all are up. I'm glad y'all are having fun with me. I really enjoy humor as, part of forming a bond in a relationship with people. Laugh about it. Go like, well, fuck it. mm, mm, mm. Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Just saying. There's how many billion people in this world, and you're worried about one motherfucker. Ear. But you know what? That is kind of ego of me, but at the same time, practice peace. It's better for you. It's not even about, like, my cat, don't you dare. But that is okay to have fun and just walk away. Right? Was you, Marie? Yes. True justice comes in. If you just walk away and let the divine angels, ancestors, handle all that. Minu agrees. All right. I'm going to go for another ancestors card. See what else we have to say. You're right about that, Stacy. I had to learn the hard way myself. Hard head make a soft ass. That's what my grandpa says. I'm an ascending Libra. My rising ascending is Libra. I try to be diplomatic. Seriously, though. My kitten, y'all hear him playing with the buttons on my jacket? He's messy. Magic. Unlock the magic within. Unleash the wild within. Trust in your talents in changing times. Look, 5-5 talks about change. I just saw him. Pardon me. Minu, I love you. Magic Guardian talks about capturing the fire within, the passion, the energy, right? Like the fire guardian. And I'm going to tell you something. Before I lit this tonight, I did talk to the fire guardians and ask them to come in and give me some inspiration, some hope. Yeah, I know my kitten. Somebody's like, look at that cat. I know. He's messy. Look at him. Hey, he's a hot mess. He wants to be. You're not going to bite me, though. I'm not doing this. Wanting attention. Look at him. Go back over here because you are mean. Why are you being? Look at your tail flicking. I see your little signs. Little tail flipping. All right. No worries. Finding your fire, finding your passion. Okay. If you continue to put time, effort, energy into things, that doesn't really matter anymore. Okay. And like I said, if you've cut cords with something, then cut the cord, get rid of it. Why? Because there's something better coming along. Through all of this, it's about discovering the magic and the fire and the passion in your path, getting you back. And I'm going to share with y'all, like, seriously, I started this channel almost a year ago, and it was about me building self-confidence because I went through a really hard, like, emotional breakup, right? If you'd have told me years ago I would be doing this, then I wouldn't have been the case. But I started this channel actually to build self-confidence. I discovered through all of my heartache and all of my pain, right? And the need to let go of, what I thought was going to be right. But the divine had something else for me. Okay. It's what I'm doing now. That's how I found and unlocked the magic within me. I mean, I'm going to share a part of me, like a really long time ago, had a dream to do what it is that I'm doing now, not only tarot, but, teaching life skills to people. Because you know why I teach life skills is because I have had life happen. I would not be able to share my path, my journey, and help others if I hadn't, pardon me, Mercury's retrograde, if I had not gone through all the trials and tribulations and learned all of the lessons, that I learned in life, I wouldn't be able to teach and try to help others. And also I wouldn't have found my spirituality. That is, my passion with all of you. I wouldn't have discovered those things about myself. So, even when things get rough and things get tiresome, and you feel like, perseverance is what about it? It's about you. It's about your truth. It's about being awakened, right? And I really mean that. It's about being, a leader and a teacher and creating a better world because we're creating a better you. And by creating a better you, then you're creating other little like humans, right? And those are healthy and whole, and they're able to, share love and hope and find their passions more easily because they're not going with all the stereotype of how you should test in school or how you shouldn't test in school, right? Like, if a child is artistic, then allow them to experience life. Okay. For instance, my daughter, she is very artistic. Around full moon, a lot of times lunar eclipses, I can bank on it. She wants to paint in her room, whether it's the back of her door. Okay, I've let her paint furniture, right? I mean, I've bought her canvases, like brushes. Why? Because I want that creative side to be a place, to be able to flow. So if you yourself or your kids, have a creative side, explore that with them. Don't smother them. Allow them to glow. Allow yourself to grow. Find things. Find a healthy hobby. Something that you can put your time, effort, and energy into. That's what's called self-love, baby. That's how you self-love, is you form a bond and a relationship with yourself. Howling at the moon, right? It's about unleashing what is within you, your fire, your soul, your passion, your spirit, what you chose, right? To come down into this earth, or if divine creator, you believe that way, their path for you. I'll need to switch my comments around so I can see them. Pardon me. There's probably a setting on here and I'll adjust it later. But seriously, it's about finding the passion within. And howl at the moon. I mean, best way to release is get out there and just release. And if you can't do that, put your head in a pillow and just let it rip and scream. I've been known to do that. I am not ashamed to say, that my journey, my spiritual awakening, my heartbreak wasn't all beautiful. Heck no, it wasn't. It was rough. But I found my strength. I found my power. I found it within. And I did let it rip. Honestly. The sacred forest has captured my attention. It's almost the channel's 1-year anniversary. I know I keep saying that, but I'm really excited about it. Honestly. I never thought that my channel, would grow like it has. And I really, like I said, started my channel to build self-confidence. Because I felt broke down. I needed to rebuild myself. So this is my path and journey. Part of it, definitely. As Pegasus is here. To me, Pegasus represents the animal spirit of the heavens, the universe, if one may, what have you. The heavens meaning above the skies that we can see with our physical eyes. Pegasus to me is like the spirit animal of the universe, right? For me. But then again, I have a wild imagination. But I do like that interpretation of Pegasus. It just seems very fitting, if you may. Hi, welcome Taylor. Hi Marie. Welcome everyone in chat. I was just saying how I believe or feel that Pegasus is like the spirit animal of the universe. Because wherever Pegasus lands, like on like planet Earth, that there's natural springs, which for me is healing waters. So it's just like prancing across, Earth. Look at there. Phoenix, rising from the ashes, transmutation of the old path, the old ways, right? Fire burning, coming from within, look. A phoenix rising from the ashes. My spirit feels very calm right now. Transformation, butterfly spirit, look. That is 2 major cards of like spiritual awakening, spiritual transformation, life-changing events. It's also, Pluto is like Here in the States, it's February 22nd, 2022. It's Pluto return. And that's just the energy that I'm feeling for myself and from this reading and from the divine is like, it's Pluto return. You bet your ass I'm going to be out there burning some sage and howling at the moon and welcoming, planet Pluto and the return. You're right about that. It's my transformation. I have awakened these past few years. I'm trying to do my best to do humanitarian work and heal and reach others and communicate with you guys and let you know, like, we are in a critical point. We are in a very critical time of transformation of each other, the world, the way everything is seen, the way we communicate, the way that we are able to connect. It's a beautiful thing, but be careful, right? Let's change the world for a better place. Be a light shining, a transformative energy. Be the difference that you want to see. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, knowing your strength, right? Because you've suffered through the weak parts of you. You've persevered through everything, right? When others thought you couldn't do it, you came back bigger, better, stronger than before. Your face wasn't against the wall. Baby, you held that shit together, right? You held yourself up. That's the spirit that I'm talking about. Literally. That's a phoenix rising from the ashes. When you had nowhere to turn, you found the strength. You continue to find the strength. You rebuild. You focus. You're steady. You're loyal. You're stable. You don't do things to others, right? That are wrong. Legitimately out there helping each other. That's what this is about. Hey, Audra. Welcome. I'm preaching. But that's the spirit that I'm feeling, this transformation. This has been a transformation cycle for a lot of us, right? For myself included. Look, I've ascended, I've gone through my ascension. We never stop going through ascensions. You get to a place like, kind of where I'm in, hi, baby. And it's just like, you get steady, with that new energy. And then you're able to keep creating and keep doing, right, what you're passionate about. It's kind of like when you find your groove, you just like keep on building and making it better. It becomes easier. Life becomes easier. You become more stable, grounded. That's what I'm feeling. It's, when the rubber met the road, you got going. Even if you spun out on wheels and you felt like you wasn't going anywhere, I just heard somebody say, exactly, you kept on with it. You have patience. The patience. When you felt like you hit bottom, you had patience with the divine. That's what I heard. Felt like you were going through a fog. Yeah, that was 2 years ago for me. I felt like I was in a fog. Nothing in my life made sense. Everything had broken apart. I had to rebuild every aspect of myself. I had to trust who I was. I had to find out who that was. Been definitely been there. Coming out of it now. See the illumination? You're coming out of it now. So whatever, you choose to label it, finding yourself, dark night of the soul retrieval, healing ancestor, paths, what have you. We all have gone through different points in our spiritual life, but this is overcoming. This is the sun coming up, right? The moon teaches us to go through phases. The sun reminds us there's a new beginning. There's a new tomorrow. Are y'all with me? Are you still with me? I'm going to take a second. Are y'all still with me in chat? Y'all just soaking it all in, huh? Okay. Hey, Jessica. Good. I'm so glad. I like the interaction, too. But I also know that when I'm channeling, that you guys are also getting a good message and the message that needs to be heard. I'll let my whistle. Hold on a minute. Cheers. The unicorns. Magic of the unicorns. I'm going with what I'm feeling. Hi, Minu. It ain't for you to play with, little boy. But here he comes anyway. Good boy. You gonna lay down? He's laying down. What is the message? Good vibes tonight. It's encouragement. I'm not bitching you out. It's encouragement. Venus went direct, by the way. Our planet of love and relationships and building. My Venus is Taurus. I have a lot of Taurus in my chart. I'm pretty fixed energy. Takes a lot to get me to go, but when I do, watch out. I've thought about it. I've planned it strategically. If it's not worth my time, effort, energy, I'm just not going to do it. Just not. It helps I have some fire in my chart. Light a fire under my ass. Get shit done. Not that I'm lazy. I don't know. I like comfort. I'm diligent. Expand your psychic gifts and open the gates to the angelic realms, connecting with the angels. Pearl, flipped in the deck. I put it back in because it didn't pop out. But it is about connecting. Spiritual awakenings. Is he? I have a lot of Taurus. I have a lot of Scorpio friends. I have just a lot of friends. Libra, Sagittarius, Leo. Both my parents are Leos. You think outside the box, view things from a higher perspective. That's the point that I was talking about, like doing things differently. Okay. I had this conversation with somebody. Creative solutions. When you go through these transformative cycles, right, and you find the magic and the passion that I was talking about and the energy that I was so passionately explaining to you, that's how you come up with your best creations, right? Through the art. If you're good at music, whatever it is that you're good at, your healthy release. For me, sometimes it's reading tarot. Sometimes I do it for fun. Sometimes I do it because, the message does correlate with me. Sometimes it resonates for all of you in a different, form, shape, fashion, aspect, or facet of your life. But that's creative solutions, right? Coming up with different things, right? Planning when things don't work out the way that you thought they should, and you've had to keep the peace, right? Going back to our peacekeeper card, release the need to be right. It's not always about being right. It's about releasing. It's about finding your passion within, right? It's coming up with creative solutions. It's coming up with creative ways to be disciplined, right? And diplomatic in all of your relationships. Sometimes you can just cut them out. Sometimes if it's family members, then you have to come up with creative solutions, and that's okay. Work. If something doesn't, you know, go as planned, then you come up with another creative solution. You keep on experiencing life and learning lessons until you figure out exactly where it is what you want to do. Same way with dating. You don't go out there getting ready to marry everybody, right? You find qualities that you get along with people, right? You find likes and dislikes. You figure out, hey, I'm not that great of a salesperson, right? Retail really isn't my thing. I'm more, you know, a numbers person. I'm a behind the desk. I'm an accountant. I can do numbers. I'm like Wall Street type stuff. I'm good with money. We all have that magic. This is how you find it, coming up with creative solutions to life. Going to college, going to school, right? If you don't know what you want to do, then go for general business or something. Go get all, you have to take your maths, your Englishes, whatever, for any type of degree. Some people don't want to go to college. Some people just want to travel, experience spirituality, enjoy what freedoms we really do have left, what have you. I'm not going to go there, but that's beside the point. Creative solutions. Also, stressful times. What's your creative solutions? What's your creative outlet? What do you do that interests you? Do you read a book? Do you go for a walk? What is it that you do? What's the creative solutions you come up with to deal with you on a daily basis and other people? Get creative. You might find your niche and what you're good at, right? If you work out, then start a Pilates class or I don't know, whatever you do now. I like yoga. Where I work at, look, they needed a yoga instructor, right? And everybody knows I'm spiritual, I'm holistic, whatever. They said, hey, Mama D, can you lead a yoga class? And I was like, shit, yeah, let's do this. I find me a little video on YouTube, whoop-de-whoop, took my boots off, got in there in the middle with everybody. And they was like, you do yoga? And I'm like, I am today. Come on, I'm leading this class, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to learn together. Turned out I really like it. I did it years ago when I was pregnant for my daughter. But, why not? Creative solutions to problems. It's all around you. We've created the solution right throughout this pandemic we've like created video calls and video chat and working from home. Maybe wasn't the worst thing in the world to reconnect with family, but I'm not going to go there because I'm not going to. Anyways, find out who you love when you lock them between four walls for a fucking year, right? Just saying. Love the relationships you're in, especially love the ones yourself. There's nothing worse than sitting in a room dealing with you, boo. Just gonna say that. You better learn to love who the fuck you are. I know there was a point in time when I was my own worst enemy, but thankfully I've integrated my shadow and we friends now. We doing this life thing. Heck yeah, IT. Good. Just the energy that I'm feeling. I've been talking, channeling, putting a little bit of things into perspective, coming up with creative solutions to problems. I know I'm not your average tarot reader. I know my style's a little different, and thank all of you for being here. I'm not like everybody else. I'm an individual. I'm unique in my own ways. I had to learn how to embrace that part of me. And like I said, I really started this channel because I needed to build some self-worth and self-confidence, and I've, become okay with just being myself now. Be like, I know I'm not like everybody else. I was never meant to be like everybody else. Why? Because I'm unique. Like all of you. That's that magic, the she-wolf magic that's within every single one of you. If you're different, yes, of course, because we're all created with purpose. Every one of us. Embrace your unique qualities. Look at little orbs. Thank you. That wasn't cat hair. That one was the orb, because I turned around and looked to make sure, because I saw it on the screen. Hi. Welcome in. Ancestors, thank you. What else? Welcome in. Listen to your heart. 7. 7s for me represent the divine, which for me, the universe, source, creator. Talks about your spirituality. It talks about, awakening to you have psychic abilities. You can tune into the infinite and create the life exactly that you're dreaming about. Piscean energy, I'm getting really big with this. Like just that, a dreamy state. I love Pisces because they really have a vision and a dream. And they're strong. I'm seeing like a salmon or a trout swimming upstream. Like when you fought against all the raging waters and all of everything that felt like was coming against you, you continued to swim upstream. When everybody else was going downstream, you was like, no, why? Because this is the way I'm headed. I'm headed upstream towards better things. You listened and you followed your heart when everybody else was giving in and, taking the easy way out. You chose to be strong. You chose to be independent. You chose to take the path that other people didn't take because you were unique, right? You listen to your heart, your spirituality. That's why it's been so hard for you and seems like it's been easy for everybody else, is because of your strength, your courage, your fortitude to get to where it is you want. You know there's a rainbow at the end of this journey, right? You know that you have to go through storms. You know how you have to weather the rain, right? The cold. But eventually you know that there's a rainbow that's going to break those clouds, right? And it's going to be a beautiful sight. Same thing with your perseverance. You've persevered through a lot of things in life and you have said, yes, but when I get through this and when I break through and when I get to the other side, that's exactly what my life is about. That's your number 7, baby. That's your spiritual side. That's your soul side. That's following your heart. That's becoming in tune with who you are. That's what this is. That's what I call being in unison with divine source, divine creator, the divine essence of your soul. Finding out what is the answer to life. What is the answer to life for you? That's this energy, finding your essence of life. Some people call what makes you tick. I call it finding your divine purpose, your heart, your soul, your everything. Finding out who you are, building that relationship with you, and therefore then being able to share it with others if you so choose, relationships, partnerships, business, because you can feel those energies because you've healed it within yourself. You found your purpose. You found who you are, same as I did. I know what my purpose now is, like talking spirituality and using tarot as a tool and oracle cards as a tool, right, for the message that's needed. That's part of my journey. Also healing others, with the issues that I overcame in life, sharing my life skills, my life journey, how I went through, a hard time. I have a home. There was a point in time in my life, like I went through a lot. But that's life skills. I learned my lessons from them and I've built, myself. Same as you are. And I know I say, a lot, but I'm talking with you guys as a conversation. That's something that I wanted to change because I was, rewatching a couple of my videos. So, anyways, side note, just speaking my mind with you all. There's always room for growth, right? I accept that. Act with integrity and speaking your truth. Thank you for that. Look, he's sitting on my cards. He's a good boy. We put up with his ass, but I don't love him. But Ascension. Absolutely. Another nut number 7, 5, and 2, number 25. Look at the community coming together. Look at that unicorns. I almost said angel, but I get Pegasus energy from this also. Participation, helping. It's about enriching your life. This is about making your life better. This is about merging with yourself, merging with your light. This is an ascension for you. This is a time for you to ignite the keys and the codes to what your future, your life, accepting your path and journey, stepping into whatever it is you're doing. I'm reading in the chat. Y'all are good. I was talking about your divine essence. Look, you know what this card is? It's the law of grace. It's also 5, which talks about changes. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. Grace. So be graceful. Finding your core essence. I like that. I'm going to get an oracle of the mystical moments and end the live, but I just feel led to close with a card. I really enjoy all of my decks. And when I pick one up and their energy calls to me, it just reminds me of how much I really do enjoy what I do. So thank you, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow the voice of your soul. That's going to be the name of this video. Okay. Pardon moi, I'm going to write it down. Because I will forget. Be new. Oh, my kitty cat. No, you can't sit on the computer. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. Oh, if you are interested in personal readings, mamadtarot@gmail.com. Just like my channel name. I charge $50. So if anyone's interested in a personal reading, that is how you reach me. Carve down. Abracadabra, talking about miracles, manifestations, creating the life you want to live. Everybody knows abracadabra is a magical word, right? Blooming and being a queen bee. Busy bee, I heard, right? Blooming your ideas, following your path, following your journey, coming up with what it is you want to do, creative solutions, just like in here. outside of the box things. If you say, oh my God, this is so different, nobody ever like that. Well, that's probably what someone will like, because it's not like, your average whatever. Be different. Dare to be different. I dare you to be different with your creative solutions and everything that you do in life, even yourself, right? Blooming a new you, blooming a new path, blooming everything in life. Empress energy on the bottom of the deck when we first begin. Empress energy is also Venus and Taurus, and when Venus just went direct, love, passion, relationships, your life, what it is you want to do, blooming all of those things. You've done the work. You're ascending, ascension flames. Oh, you're welcome, Taylor. Absolutely. I like doing personal readings. Okay? Email me. Absolutely. Look, this to me looks like a tower. And not the tower that's been knocked down by the divine. This is the tower that's been built, blooming your empire. If you're interested in doing life school, or you've stepped into mission in life, or accepted a new position, a new job, and it just suits the soul. When you get off work, you feel like you've done something good. This is the tower that you're building. It's not a bad tower. It's beautiful. There's not cracks in it. It's solid. It's stable, right? Hear the birds talking, messages coming in clear, loud. Yellow to me represents what? Joy. See, I switched my tapestry. Why? Because spirit, earth, water, air, fire, all coming together for illumination in this building of tower. It's change time. It's Pluto return, baby. It's blooming. When I can't sleep, I literally, you know what? I sit up and I will light some incense or just a leaf or two of sage, not the whole bundle. And I'll just sit there and I'll talk to my higher self, and I'm like, okay, if you're awakened to me, what is it? And I will try to meditate and clear my mind. And I feel so much better. And then I can lay back down and go to sleep. I feel if I fight it, the being awake, it just makes it worse. So quite possibly try that, by the way. I also light me a candle throughout the night, right? So when I sleep, I always find my way, because I astral travel at night a lot. Dreams, fighting things. I'm a warrior. What a good reading, everybody. Thank you for joining. Don't forget my Amazon wish list, okay? It's my channel's 1 year birthday. So go check out my Amazon wish list for the channel if you don't mind. I'm needing some sage and a few things, you know. So, anyways, if you're led, that's the name of my Amazon wish list. So, y'all check it out. mamadtarot@gmail.com. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. I really appreciate you. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Like, I really do appreciate all of you for showing up and commenting, in the chat, commenting, liking my videos. Thank you so much. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, and I never even dreamed. I thought I maybe get like 20, 30 people, that would genuinely join and subscribe. Like I said, this was good for me to create this channel and have the love and the relationship and the tribe. So thank you for being a part of my journey and accepting me as I am. So thank you. Namaste.